All right, welcome back in. Here we go. We have another chapter of the Project 136 challenge. The challenge to win a national championship with every single team on EA College Football 26. And as you can see, we are now at Notre Dame. So this is going to be chapter 4 of Project 136, Notre Dame. This is just a team preview episode. We started doing these last season, and I think we'll carry them forward for the rest of the challenge. I'm just taking a quick look at the roster, at the schedule, and then the next video you see will be week 1. We have no game here in week 0. So Notre Dame, we come in here at number 5 preseason. Obviously, we don't have a conference, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, number 5. The top 25 is always the same every season that we start. So nothing really stands out there. This will be now our third team that we've played with in the top 5. The other two, Michigan, and then Delaware. Delaware is the other one that we've done. So let's go ahead and take a look at the team schedule. And as you know, in real life, this one was a bit tough on the Irish. Opening up the season at 12 Miami. That's huge. That's gonna really set the tone, set the tempo for this season and for this chapter. And then bye week, but then we've got A&M coming into South Bend, which again another tough matchup. Purdue, Arkansas on the road, back to back. Then we're home for a good stretch here. Boise State, NC State, USC. USC might be ranked by that time. A nice bye there in the middle in week 9, and then at Boston College versus Navy, at Pitt versus Syracuse, and at Stanford to close out the season. We will not have a conference championship, so if we stumble anywhere here, especially I'm looking at these top 2 games, Miami and Texas A&M. If we stumble, we have no conference championship to rely on, so that makes it a bit tough, but it is what it is. So quickly, I've already messed with the depth chart just a bit, but we'll just go ahead and quickly run through. No real huge surprises here. CJ Carr is going to start at quarterback for us. I do think Minchie, if I'm saying that right, he's going to see some playing time because I really like that speed. I like his acceleration, and his throw power and stuff. It looks pretty on point. So I think he might see some action this year. We'll see. He's at least a suitable backup. If you take a look at the overalls, 92 overall for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish as we head into the season with a 94 offense and a 91 defense. That's maybe the worst defense so far that we've had for one of these challenges outside of Delaware, but definitely the worst for these for the 5-star teams. So that will, we're going to have to score a lot of points, and I'm okay with that. But scoring a lot of those points is going to be Jeremiah Love for sure. Heisman candidate, absolute weapon. And he's going to get a ton of carries. I think this is going to be one of those ground first type chapters, type teams. But, obviously we'll feel it out through the season, but we've got a stable of good running backs here. Williams, the backup, he's going to see a good number of touches as well. Price, you can see I moved him down to the 3, but that is because he's also going to be the fullback. And if you've watched any of the other Project 136 or any of the dynasties that I've played in the past, I like having the backup running back if he's strong and tough and durable. I like him at the fullback position because he'll get a ton of carries. So we have a pretty good 3-headed monster here at running back, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to let these guys loose. Wide receivers, fairly balanced, but a steep drop off there, right? So we go from 91 with Fields. Great House is good. He's got some good speed. Down to did I mess with this at all? So I'm just looking at the chart to make sure this is how I want it. Did I mess with it? I don't know. I would put Great House normally at the 3 there. Maybe I did it because of the acceleration of Faison. Yeah. So these first 4 or 5 guys are going to see a ton of catches. I think the primary plan is going to be to run the ball, but they'll definitely see catches. We got 3-4 guys that are pretty stable and can catch the ball and make plays. Tight end here, he's going to see a lot of action. We like to do a tight end out in the 5 wide. And then I also like to incorporate him when we're up close in the pistol and even up further close when we're in flex. And then Flanagan, a good solid backup, also with good speed and acceleration, which is something I really like. And then across the front line, we go 93, we go 90, we go 88, 89, and 87. You notice we loaded up once again. We loaded up that left side because I like to run a lot more off the left than I do the right, and that's just how this is how my offense operates, and the playbook is just set up a little bit more to run better to the left than to the right. So that's the preview. It's really nice, easy, simple. We cut out the conference aspect of it because we don't have a conference. Auto recruiting is going to be on again. I don't think we'll need it. I'm hoping to do one and done again. I'm hoping to get in here with Notre Dame and come out with a title in season 1, so that recruiting doesn't really even play a factor into it. So go ahead. The rest of the, if this is your first video that you're watching and you want to catch up on the series, and more videos are out, the Notre Dame playlist is going to be right below at the end of this video. But most importantly, please like and subscribe over there. It's going to pop up. Follow along so that you're always up to date and keeping track of Project 136. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time. We open with a huge one against Miami in Miami. So big week 1 on the horizon. I'll catch you guys then.